Motivation Academy, what wicked people do don't bother me. You don't know righteousness. Alright, go. Ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, no go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, no go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, if there is equal rights and justice, I'm fighting for it. I will not surrender, neither will I quit. Even if them toss me down in the bottomless pit, I'm gonna find me a way to climb out of it. But I ain't gonna sit and let you treat me like use me, abuse me, flush me in a toilet. That's why I write a song about it. Cause I just will not stand for it. Again, ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, no go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, no go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Because the more you live, the more you learn. The harder you work is the more you earn. The more you earn, the more you keep. If you are strong, please help the weak. Unity we need to make the thing right. So we cannot get up every day, argue and fight. That will only prove to them that we can unite. And I'm not gonna give up the fight. That's why ready for revolute. Wicked people is gonna be executed. Now use no knife, no gun, no go shoot. Righteousness make wicked man speak the truth. Again, ready for revolute. Wicked man get executed. Won't use no knife, the gun me now go shoot. Righteousness, me say they gotta fade away. They gotta fade away. They gotta fade away. Won't live to sing another day. Gotta fade away. Wicked man gotta fade away. We're not gonna live to sing another day. Not gonna see another day. What the man say? Well, the rich is getting richer every day, while the poor man suffer every day and slave. Now stop work until him get in a grave. Like a caveman with a copy in a cave. In a Babylon you're gonna be bold and brave, or forever you're gonna be a wicked man slave. Human Motivation Academy, live and direct in Montreal each and every day, 7 a.m. Wicked people in a problem. You don't know. Steve Culture said that. Ronnie was said that. Is what I see. Been going on for centuries. Hey, yo, and no one ever seems to care. All I see is people suffering everywhere. People have a lot and yet refuse to share. Oh my gosh, Montreal, it's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long, long time. Yeah. It's not since lately. We've been giving good fight long time. That's how we survive long time. We're going on a long, long time. Yeah. Oh well. It has been going on for months and years and decades and centuries. People belly full while some people are empty. People have enough while some people are plenty. People have no heart, they're just cold and empty. While people suffer everywhere, some people have a lot, yet they refuse to share. All over the world, it's happening everywhere, and no one seems to care. It's been going on a long time. Our motivation has been high long time. It's been going on a long, long time. Yes. It's not since lately. Going live and direct long time. Rasta man not take check long time. It's going on a long, long. Whoa. It's coming from way back from the days of medieval. When people used to fight against people, they have no heart, they just wicked and evil. All they wanna do is conquer people. They conquer Babylon and they claim, all just for fortunes and fame. Destroy life to them was just a game. And they claim they did it all in God's name. It's been going a long time. And we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's been a long, long time. Yes. It's not since lately. Watching wicked people for a long time. Watch them back against the wall long time. It's been a long, long time. Yes. Oh well. Them find a way to make guns and bombs that can destroy a nation. Find ways to use computer to replace man. Yet they cannot find a way to end starvation. But what they can set that's plaguing the nation. That is a touchy topic. Cause ending poverty is not making them any profit. Anytime it gets to that, them always stop it. That's how it always is. It's been going on a long time. And we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's going on a long, long time. Yeah. It's not since lately. We've been live and direct long time. Wicked people getting checked long time. It's going on a long, long time. Yeah. Oh well. Well, I just wanna know when did it start and when will it be? We gotta do something before our days are in. If we don't do nothing, the powers belong to them. So Rasta, I rise up and take matters in my own hands. We're rocking Montreal long time, rocking dance a long time. We're going on a long, long time. It's not since lately, rocking Montreal for a long, long time. No Rasta, no, we put the dance all and cut the stage show. We keep moving fast when Rasta moves slow. If them go fast, we move faster.
Boom! Live and direct. It's me, Visnic, your host. Yeah. I'm alone. Ah. I like that. I like that. I'm used to that. Used to talk to myself alone. Today, we're going to talk about, it's not about the fame. No, it's not about the fame. It's not about the fame. It's not about nothing being popular or being... a lot of people, that's what they research a lot, popularity and like attention, like they seek attention. I find we're a lot attention seekers. But I think it's much better to attract, to seek respect other than attention. Seek attention, it's like little children, and that's what we do on social media. I see it so much on social media. The attention seeking pattern, for sure. Like that's what it's for. I think it's anyway. Social media, gotta be careful with that, not to fall in their kind of yeah. What's going on, Abby? Is Kelowna okay? Oh, I'm sure she is. She's such a sweet, how did I call her today? Sexy lady. Yeah, I called her sexy lady before. My sexy lady. Kelowna. Yeah. So it's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. It's who you think you're not. That's what holds you back. Holds back most people. That's what holds back most people is because very often, like, I think we're more, even success, I think we're afraid of success even. It gets to a point where you get it's not because, like, failure. Not afraid of failure. I don't think you can even fail at anything. Can you even fail at something? Maybe. But it depends. It's all in your mind. It's how you see it, how you interpret the event happening to you. Yeah, you get it. Not because there, live and
Right,
direct.
Fade.
I'm there, live and direct. Sound check done. Yeah, it's not about yeah, popularity and all this. It's the commitment also. The commitment is very important. The commitment to a great cause. Find your cause, find your passion, do what you love. There's all kinds. There's a multitude of cause that you can attach yourself to and just help. You know, we're not gonna all do the same thing here. No? We're all on the same path, pretty much, of returning home, remembering who we are. But we're gonna have different experience with life, for sure. Like my experience is, but I don't think our experience is very, very. Yeah, it can be different, but again, life is life, and we're all on Earth. So the experience is Earth, is the realm, is the. I was thinking about it yesterday, and that's what I came to realize personally, that I will never probably come back in this body. So why not use it? Why not lift our voice? But no, we I don't know. We find comfortability. We do what's easy rather than do what's necessary. So as long as you have that mindset of doing what's easy, you're always going to do what's easy. You have to put yourself. You have to condition yourself and put evolutionary pressure on yourself. That's very important. That evolutionary pressure. I was talking about this too with pressure. Very important, the evolutionary pressure on yourself, because no one will come to pressure you to grow and expand your awareness in this world. That's not what what the society does with us. It cuts our wing, and yeah, no, nothing in this world is really there to, other than the nature and the people, great people. There's great people in this world, and not everybody's bad mind. Not all of us have a bad mind. Some people are very, very helpful, very ready to help at any time. And often that's what you're gonna find on your path. If you help others, help yourself, and the sky will help you. That's what it is. People will come your way. Don't be shy. Go out in the world, shine. You are truly a gem. Don't be shy with life. Shine your light. Say what you have to say. Don't die with your song inside. The worst thing you can do. That's for sure. I ain't gonna do this, even though it's hard sometimes to not to find the motivation, but not to keep going because I get the momentum. But it's to see the state of dormancy of the world I live in. It's sometimes it can be, but it's about also. But yesterday also I was hearing something. I heard Chronix, the reggae singer. He was in an interview, and the guy was asking him about the world situation. And he was saying that everything was good. Like that was his speech. All is good. It's all good. It's all good. There's crimes. There's this, that, but it's all good. Like, fuck, are you stoned at that point? Like, are you stoned to the point where you think everything is good? Like, but I was a bit shocked, and yeah, to hear that interview, especially about it's the level of awareness. So, everything is fine, but not everything is good. There's lots of suffering, lots of bloodshed, lots of nonsense in this world, and to me, it's not all good. We must wake up and start smelling what's going on. But it's not by numbing ourselves, and maybe he's too stoned. Maybe he smoked too much weed. That's what I told myself. I was looking at him. He looked so fucking stoned out of it. I'm like, maybe you smoke too much, bro. That's what it does. The weed also, at one point, if you smoke too much, you'll be freaking stoned. You'll be turning like a stone. Medusa turn into a stone. Yeah, that's what it does. You can't abuse those substances. And I think some people just smoke too much. They smoke too much, and then they lose the sense of reality. Like, it's not all good out there. Whoa. You can't tell me that the war and crime and all this is good and necessary. Whoa. But that's what you're gonna hear from some people. I can play it to you, the interview. I'll play it to you tomorrow. You're gonna see. Tell me if it's me, but yeah, I see everything as paradise here and there. But there's something also called the big matrix programming nonsense going on through our minds, and this is evident. So if you don't see it, that's it. Maybe you're too stoned or too much out of it. You know, when you go into beliefs, and belief can be very restraining also. It can help you elevate as much as it can make you stuck into I don't know. It's, you know, the best is not to have any attachment. I think it's the best not to be attached. No beliefs, no. But it's to get there, and the beliefs are everything that's you will experience is according to your beliefs. So once you start letting go of beliefs and stuff, you're like, it's like you have a wider spectrum on life than a limited vision. You have a wider vision on life. You don't have a limited vision. And I don't think we should limit our vision. We should have a great vision on life. We should open our eyes wide to life while it's time. While it's time, because tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, one day you'll be gone. Bye bye. Ciao. Les carottes sont cuites. Merci, bonsoir. Boo! He's gone. So what are we gonna do? What are we doing? That's the point. Me, I decided to do something. I take little action. To me, it's little action, but I take action every day. But it's not little action because all day long I do things also to elevate, to become more, to gain maybe more knowledge, if you call it more knowledge, more insight, be more inspired. Being more inspired, and for that I read books and I write down a lot of stuff. I write down quotes. I listen to motivational videos, read books. Very important. Not everything is there, but I'm at that point where I need to really like go to stuff that is empowering me. That is, because what am I gonna learn about the state of the world in a way that we're confused? Like the confusion is there, the illusion is there. What you want to talk about? Bonjour, Red. Yeah, what you want to talk about? You know, the confusion is there. It's installed. So it's focus on greatness. Because that will make you feel good also. Will bring you back to life. You know, it's important to we should not prepare to live, like I say. We should live it up. Live it up in this time right now. Because you might be gone one day. You don't even know. You don't know when your time's going to come. I don't know when my time's going to come. What? I'm going to waste it. I'm going to waste those precious moments on distraction. No way. No distraction anymore. I prefer to read, and I prefer to be in silence instead of putting TVs or sports or radio on, or even music. Sometimes I just prefer sit in silence, read, reflect, write notes and write my ideas and my quotes and stuff that I can remember, because that's important. Because that book I'm writing, I'm going to bring it again on the side of the river this summer, and I'm going to reread it all on the side of the river. So, you know, that's an exercise that I do to train myself. That's what we must do. We must train ourselves, find a way to train yourself. I found YouTube. Great tool for me because it pushed me also. It pushed me to stay up with life, to stay up and in with life, not to be depressed, not to be depressed because of pain and stuff. So it allows me also to embrace the pain, to a level where I can do something with my life, where I can transform that pain into a not more pain. You know, you don't want to transform your pain into more pain. You want to transform your pain into pleasure. You know, that's what a bit it is then. Transform your pain into pleasure, or vice versa. Never heard of anyone overdosing on weed 2 joints a day for pain. No, I'm not talking about 2 joints, but I'm talking about When you smoke too much, it might be not too a bit in la la land. That's what I talk about. Like, anyway, no. To overdose with marijuana, you have to smoke. I think it's 15 pound, 15 pound in 15 minutes, or a pound in 15 minutes, something like that. But I think it's 15 pound. So it's physically impossible, because who can smoke that? It's impossible. It's physically impossible. So don't even think about it. Life is eternal, mon ami. Life is eternal if you create a living soul. But if you don't create a living soul while you're here, what kind of eternity do we have? Like, what kind of certainty? Because it's a belief, that believing that life is eternal. What's a belief? We have to recognize what's a belief. It's a sense of certainty towards certain things. You have a sense of certainty that this exists, that life is eternal. You have a sense. It's a belief. Life is eternal. So you have certainty that life is eternal. The only way I can be certain that life will be eternal for me is by creating a living soul, having something living, like, actualize myself, bring something to life here, create something, and then probably I'll get to eternal life. I think that's the way probably to get eternal life. But that's my way to see it. It might not be the ultimate way. I don't have all the great answers. I don't pretend. It's just towards my experience. With my experience, I think it's not so much about it's about creating something here. We're here to create. We're here to, like, you cannot tell me that we're sent to Earth to watch TV. It cannot be it. We're not sent here to sit in front of it. We're not sent here to sit on a couch and watch TV. That's not our purpose. So our purpose has to be much greater than that. And even much greater than just work 9 to 5, pay our bills, and die. There's got to be something huge. If we're here and now having this experience in this lifetime, it's got to be something. Life anyway, life for me has great, great, great meaning. It suddenly took a whole different dimension. It's like you step into a new dimension. It's a new paradigm. We all need a new paradigm, something more vital, that's gonna bring us better vibe, and that's what it does to me. It's not so much because I'm into project myself into another world. I'm still in Babylon, but the paradigm in there I'm talking about. In there, I'm not so much into Babylon no more. You step into a new paradigm, and then you start working on yourself, and you find yourself at one point. Maybe, like I've said many videos ago, maybe it's to find ourselves somewhere in the heater or something. Find your higher self, or supernatural is the only thing solid. Shallow people live you one day. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why, Red, I say, that's why people can love you one day and hate you the next. That's why I say I don't work for you guys. I don't do this I do this for a divine cause, because people have to wake up. But I cannot go subjectively, and no. So that's why I'm not here to be accepted. It's not my it's not the aim of why I do things, the reason why I do things here. My why is much bigger than being accepted by other people. I don't really care. You love me or you don't, or you because you can love me one day and hate me the next, just for something I'm gonna say. Just for something I'm gonna say here that doesn't fit your belief, doesn't fit your belief system. If you're still into belief, the next day you're gonna hate me, you're gonna be gone. So I don't take nothing for granted. Even you, Red, can be pissed off one day and just leave because of something I say. So we gotta have. It takes courage to listen. A lot of courage to listen. And I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it takes courage to listen. It takes courage to talk, do what I do, but it takes as much courage from you too. I see that. But yeah, with help from friends, we found my own sound, style, and voice. That to me is, yeah, for sure. It's gonna take it's gonna take time to figure it out. It took me time also to just to find my way into more because what I do is what me. It's motivational speaking. And that's what I want to do. Inspirational speaker, and I want to speak. So you want to sing. It's whatever goal you have, whatever it is, and your singing is gonna inspire. You don't know, it can inspire millions of people. Once you discover or you uncover your gift, because again, I don't think I have something like I can turn around and become a doctor if I want. Like I'm not gifted necessarily for speaking. It's something I'm working on. But I think if I go work on any other stuff, like study to be a doctor, I'm sure I can make it. Like it's just to put your mind to it and study. I can be an engineer, a structural engineer, anything I want. Anything I want. I don't think I should. For now, it's speaking. Maybe later will be something else, but I think I'm going to stick to that because that's what I love. I stick to what I love. I do what I love in life. Music, speaking on YouTube, and then will be, because it's important for me also, like I say, to master the little stuff first. Become better in English also. I practice my English doing this. I go over my fears. There's lots of benefit for me doing this. Lots of benefit. That's why I keep doing it. And yeah, feeling alive, feeling that, and again, it's feeling it. Like it's good to say, oh, I'm alive, but do you feel alive? That's another thing. Sorry. Yeah, to feel alive is it's probably maybe a gift, but I don't think it's so much a gift. It's something you create. You create positivity in your life, and that positivity will bring more aliveness, more vibration, more connection with you, with other people. That bring joy to my heart. So I'm gonna stick to what makes me joyful and happy in the moment, like connecting with people. And again, it's not so much. It's connecting with the world. Like I do something and I leave it online so anybody can watch it anytime. And it takes some time. It's one word in the life of someone can change their life if they listen and they pay attention. They pay attention because we have attention. That's something we have. We can give attention to anything we want, but we give attention to dumb shit, most of it. So dumb stuff that it really doesn't matter in our life. And once you start giving attention to what really matters, all the stuff that doesn't matter will dissipate, will go away. Naturally, it's not something I force purging the distraction in my life. I purge them more and more and more because you got to stay focused also, because every day there's new distraction. That's the thing also why it's something you have to redo every day. Stay motivated, stay focused, because every day there's new distraction in this world. So every day you can fall back into distraction, into nonsense. So that's why I stay focused and I do this every day. And I dedicate, make the commitment with myself, that I was going to do it, and until I don't feel like doing it no more. But I don't think this will happen anytime soon because it's something I like. It's giving me a boost in the morning. I like it. It's a good way to start the day. You win early, you win the day. Simple. And that's a good vibe for me. So I like it. For sure I like it. Anyone else here? With help from friends, yeah. I don't want to sing. I am a vocalist. I like to hear that. Vocalist and singer is two different things, you're right. Anybody can sing, I can sing. I can sing right now if I want. But the vocalist, I don't. In the reggae thing that I'm doing, there's a few vocalists I know for sure. But there's not too many vocalist people that can do wonderful stuff with their voice, to play with their voice. And I had a girl on interview. She was a great vocalist, LMK. And also, Leah is a good vocalist. Leah has a great voice. Leah Rosie. Yeah. When the people hear me sing, stop. Watch out. But some people should not sing, but they still sing. But there's always something beautiful in everything that we do. I think it's just, you know, sometimes, like I said earlier, it's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. You know, who you think you're not. Because sometimes it's just we need a little bit of trust within ourselves. Just a bit of trust, and we're gonna go on with our stuff. Yeah, Janik practice sitting still for 3 minutes a day stuff. Yeah, sitting still. But I read sitting and stuff like that. But sitting still, like, I don't like to stay on pause too much. You know? I'm very active. If I'm not active physically, I'm active with my muscle up there, and I keep it active. You know, that's what it is to activate your mind. You know, activating your mind is what? It's keeping your mind active, keeping your mind sharp. You know, you don't want to be numb with life, but that's what we pretty much all are, very uncomfortably numb, because it's not very comfortable to be numb to the reality and to our greatness and to who we are. But that's what's happening with us. We're very numb to reality, numb to who we are, numb to a lot of stuff, and then we don't even realize that numbness because it happened to me. Numb to, but not only numb, it's like you don't ask questions, you don't. I think we should question things objectively, for sure. It's, but it's not our default state of mind. Our default state of mind is one of a bit low vibration.
Well, they should know that Janik is a motivation for the youths of tomorrow. We want to see the youths live happy. No man should live in sorrow. So listen to the words of Dan Tipper and the motivation of Janik. True Man Show. Motivation Academy. Janik, teach the youths, yeah, man. Run the rhythm and make me tell you. Every youth get them life to live and live it the righteous way. Most people lead them astray, but we shall not fight. We're gonna teach them the righteous way. Janik tell them, Tipper tell them, this is the way to do it. You be wise, live your life, shine a beacon of light on this world. You be wise, live your life, Janik will teach you the righteous way. Youths be wise and live your life, be the beacon of the bright light. You be wise and live your life, Janik will teach you the righteous way. Go to school, learn the golden rule. Listen what your mama have to say, listen what your papa have to say. Cause this world will lead you down to destruction, and I don't wanna see you go that way. So you be wise, live your life the righteous way. You be wise and live your life. Listen what Janik have to say. Live your life, you be wise, live your life the righteous way. Live your life, you be wise. Listen what the Most High have to say. If you was put on this earth as a good soul, don't let the devil take control. The youths of tomorrow, don't let them live in sorrow. No. I wanna see my people live the righteous way. Listen what I man have to say. Youth man, listen. You be wise, live your life the righteous way. You be wise and live your life. Listen what the Most High have to say. Live your life, you be wise, and they tell them the righteous way. Live your life, you be wise. Listen what the your life. Live it the righteous way. Live it the righteous way. Yeah. Don't lead to no destruction. Live your life the righteous way. Yeah. Well, I said Johnny them for knowing up. From the mere device, them know see a Dan Tipper. And we are tell you to stay strong. Live up, look up, hold your head high. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. And this is a special for the Truman Show. Motivation Academy. That's the far I tell them. Okay then. Oh, listen to the pagans when they talk, cause they don't have no sense. Yeah, man. Janik, I go teach the youths them to live them life the right and righteous way. That is what I have to say. So you man, be wise, open up your eyes, listen to the calling of the Most High. Jaja will lead your way to the righteous way, to the righteous way. Listen what I have to say. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people drain your energy. No, don't be a bad memory. Don't let them stop you from doing what you want to do. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people steal your energy. Don't be a memory. Don't let them take your soul away from you. No. Keep your focus, hold your head up high. Do the things you need to do. Do the right things. Do the righteous things. Hey. Don't you lead to war. Janik will lead your way. Motivation Academy. Hey. Teach the youths them the righteous things. Let them live them life the righteous way. So you be strong and hold on to a firm meditation. Hey, don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people drain your energy. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let them stop you from doing what you want to do. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people steal your energy. Don't be a memory. Don't let them take your soul away from you. No. But I just want to let the youth them know enough that you must live your life the righteous way. Be a light to this world. You understand? Don't make negative energy draw you to the wrong things, to the bad things, to let you do wrong. Don't let your memories be the ones that we don't want to remember. The ones that get us scared when time we hear it. Let your memories be something to live on forever. Jah Rastafari. Don't be a memory. Don't be their memory. Just listen to your heart and do the righteous thing you need to do. Don't be a memory. Don't be their memory. Don't be their memory. Do the righteous thing. Live the righteous life. Hey.
Don't be a memory. Don't be a memory. Boom. I think we're gonna have new Dubplates soon. It smell. I have a fresh Dubplate smell in the air. I can smell it. I think it's gonna be soon. And we have Don Tepa also next week. Next week we have Don Tepa in studio in Jamaica to record the plate for Truman Production. More Dubplate. My bro Don. Yeah. Big up Don Tepa. Big up Stevie Culture. Great man. Kazam, Malaiki, DVG. Who I have to King Lorenzo, Pierre Audred, Blackout J, Craig Roy. Yeah, pick up all of them. Teacher D. Yeah, it was great. Great stuff. Great session. Great session. I love people. I want the best for everyone. Simple plan. I think that's what we should all want, the best for each and every one. You know, when one of us come out and win, we should be very supportive, and but not only supportive of other people, but support your own journey also is very important. But because in the process, you might, often what we do, we encourage everybody else but ourselves. So it's very important to encourage yourself because, you're not going to have an army of cheerleaders at your door. It's clear. I never experienced that. I've done great stuff, but most of what you get is the feeling of aliveness. This is what I get the most today is that feeling of aliveness, and if I can stay alive, probably will extend my life, and I will probably prevent disease also, and all kinds of stuff. Once you have a positive state of mind, it can for sure affect your whole body, and especially if you're in pain, in chronic pain, it surely helps. And it's my story, so for sure the raising of the vibration will help. The raising of the vibration will help, but only you can do your own raise. Other people can show you the door, but you have to open the door and walk in and stay on the other side, and do the work. Like I said, it takes a determinate, deliberate effort to go in action and to stay into action. But that only you can make that effort. And for that, you have to condition yourself because your brain will not put you into a massive expansion process. My brain will not guide me into an expansion process of my life. Like, you have to condition yourself. It's like training your muscle. That muscle up there has to be trained. Has to be first of all, you train every day. You don't just train 3 times a week. It's an everyday thing. You exercise it every day, and you give thanks. Give thanks for this great life, and you do something with your life. It's very simple. It's doing something with our life. Also, it's not to stay on pause and wait and procrastinate and postpone and prepare and it's not about preparation. Life is here right now. It's happening. What do I have to prepare for life? Maybe I've been preparing a lifetime before for this lifetime here. I don't know. That I can't really tell you because it's not stuff really that I feel. First of all, I feel brand new every day. So just that. And that's why you go to sleep. Sometimes, when you have a character building day or stuff like that, and you go to bed and you sleep and you wake up the next day, you feel fresh. You don't have the same thoughts, negative thoughts, or often they will go away. They will be washed away during the night. And that's why it's important to have good sleep to rejuvenate. So it does to me a lot. I'm sure to all of us, for sure. Yeah. Oh, looks like you're alone in your chat, Red. That's okay. Chat is a thing you go if you feel like it. It's not an obligation. Many of you have manifested so far, so it's not an obligation. But I feel you. I feel you, and it's not to feel like the connection to a person, an individual, or a person, particular person. It's a connection to the whole. It's a connection to the whole, and that's what I've said. I think I've said that in a video too. I said, "Oh, I feel connect." Unplug. I think it's in a video. I said unplug from the pull the Babylonian plug, pull the Babylonian plug. Yeah. We need to unplug from the madness. That's what we need. But most of us, it's hard to let go of what you're used to. Most of us are very used to this madness and very comfortable too. Very comfortable. So it's a self-realization. You have to want it. You have to, because you see the whole world around you in the same kind of unconsciousness. So you become unconscious, and that's all it is. We're following each other, fitting in the desire to fit in. Like I said with Prashant yesterday, is very, very very potent, our desire to fit in. And even in anything you see it, especially in reggae music. Especially in reggae music, I see it with the dreads and stuff. And I don't think it's necessary to absolutely have dreads to do reggae music, but that's the thing that we adapt. Like I don't know, we like to. Not that it's not right. If you want to have dreads, you have dreads. It's your thing. But I don't think it should be something systematically grow dreads to do reggae music. Like, it's a bit nonsense, if you ask me. Anybody can do reggae music. It's just the music. It's not about the hairstyle. It's about the music. So yeah. No, don't. Writers are daily thinker. Yeah. Yeah, but that you write a lot also. But like I said, even artists. I was gonna ask Stevie yesterday. I forgot we've talked together, and I was gonna ask him. Like, when you have moments that you're more quiet, that there's not too much things happening, like concert and stuff. Do you prepare? Like, do you write songs when you like? Is it something that, because I do it pretty much every day, writing. So I guess that's what writers do also, and songwriter especially. They must write down every day. I would have always something with me, a pen, a paper, and something to keep my ideas. And once an opportunity presents itself, you're ready. It's not to prepare to live, but prepare for opportunity. That's important, I think. Even if you don't have opportunity, you got to be ready, because if one day it comes, you want to be ready for it, and have done the work on yourself to be ready for that opportunity, which is very important. It might not, opportunity sometimes can come fast, and if you're not aware, also in tune with the moment, you might just miss it, and it's never gonna come back, because it's an opportunity. It's something we catch, and we seize in the moment, and often something you design for yourself also. You have to design the perfect opportunity. It might not just come manifested. Often it's you that design the perfect timing, the perfect opportunity, and with the action you take, that's what it's gonna do. You're gonna create synchronicity and all that stuff. And great hangout yesterday again. With Prashant. I love those hangout with Prashant. It's very, very good energy. I love this guy. He has a good energy, good vibration, and that's what I research in people. Like, we don't have to have the same interest and the same exact thing that we love to get the. No, there's the vibration. It's the vibration and the energy, and he's very relaxed and calm, and like, he's very. No, I like him. Good vibe. Very good vibe. Raw rear. Raw war. Mar ram. God dog. English, go figure. Yeah. Yeah. English, go figure. But it's not only and that's something I'm gonna talk with him next time. The languages, the mathematics, all the stuff. Like, I want to talk to him about the pyramid in Egypt, and all the stuff, that the great construction that's been built, that still to this day Babylon don't give us. But Babylon will always give us an illusion, something that they pretty much invent, a theory. They will give us a theory, and people believe in it. But I think the real, like, who knows, but maybe he's got some insight on it. And he seems to have traveled a bit. He traveled the inside a lot and the outside also. So no, it's a great. Been writing 40 years, 100 of song, poem, stories. Yeah, it's important. Keep writing. Great, energetic, work late, grabbing Java, settle in with free thought and fingers now. Big up, Suzanne. Big up, Suzanne. We stay focused. We stay focused in a world that's very unfocused and very that love distraction. But I think we all have decided to put a bit of distraction slowly aside, and eventually it will purge from it. And something else will take its place. It's just you have to replace the distraction with something that is empowering you. And imagine if you do that. Imagine if you succeed doing that. If you succeed purging your distraction and replacing it by something that is empowering. Imagine the time that you're going to consume being empowered. Like, it's crazy what we can do with our life. But it's just we waste time. We waste time on dumb shit and stuff that is not relevant for our journey. And once you realize it, it's a different feeling also. It's a different, you get a different vibe with life, I find. That's what I find. But the moment you open your heart, also very important to open your heart, not keep it closed and shrink. And you don't want to shrink in the heart. No, you open it. I think it's made to be open. I cannot conceive that we're here to be shy and yeah. There's all kinds of stuff that doesn't make sense to me. Why we're shy? Why we were in fear and all that stuff doesn't make sense. So I know it doesn't make sense, but it's been programmed in me. So I have to erase that program. So that's why I do stuff and I throw them on show and all that. Yeah. There's a purpose. Yes, life is good. Enjoy the session. Oh, yeah, no, it's great, the session with PT. No? Yeah, I love it, and we're going to do this together for a while even. He's going into India. He's going into his jungle paradise in India at the end of the month, he told me. But he said we'll still be able to do it. He has a good connection, internet connection. So we should be able to still connect with PT. Yeah. I have still lots of stuff to talk to him about. Like crop circles, I want to go back on this. Lots of stuff that symbology also. Maybe a bit the chakra, but maybe not so much. Healing the trauma. Waking the baby up. Is life a journey? That's a question I want to ask him. Is life should life even be a journey? Like trust in the higher power. Oh, that's good for you, Red. The supernatural, but like he said about entities and stuff, and what he said about the crop circle was very interesting too. And he's very, very clear in his, like, he doesn't go like this and give you all kinds of fancy words. And no, he's very straight to the point, and it's very good. About the electrical biological equilibrium too. I want to go back on this. And when we encounter wildlife, I have something else to tell him on this. Yeah. A few other stuff. What have I looked here? Oh, here. Oh, the religions, too. The religions. I want to talk to him about the religions because he comes from India. India are very religious also. No? Also, I want to talk to him about that the people in India putting that red dot in the middle of their forehead. I want to talk to him about that. I always seen that, and something that I want to go by what I want to have his experience of it and why. I think it's only the women that do that. Put the red dot in the middle of their forehead, or does the men do it too? Like, what's the electrostatic field, cell salts? Yeah, chemtrails. But I think we've talked about this chemtrails. Oh, blood over intent. I want to have his opinion on that. Spilling our blood over our intent. Like, that's one thing I want to talk to him about. The cure for cancer. Like, they say that should like go into chemotherapy and all that nonsense. I think there is a cure. Reincarnation. Reincarnation. Karma. Karma. Taking responsibility. The flower of life. Everyone heard about, and a little bit more about the Visnic Astrology. The tides. The tides. You know, the legal name fraud. Free energy. What do the elite gain by corrupting the science? Urine therapy, because a lot of you come and even I get comments sometimes. Yannick, have you tried drinking your piss? Like, no, not yet. Better environment, but I don't make fun of it. I'm sure there's probably something to it, but it's not really my thing to drink my piss. So, better environment, stronger man. Yeah. Pineal gland a bit more. I have stuff on this too. Sound waves, ultraviolet, tetragrammaton, sacred geometry, gematria, stuff like that. Copper, is it the last cure of our life? Yeah, that's about it. And I have other stuff here. Yeah. Subversive symbolism, religion, binding, illusion of time, a few other stuff. But no, I plan maybe being with him, maybe a good 2-3 more meeting like that. Yeah. Golden rule. We have lost sound. Yeah, the golden rule, stuff like that. Pass on the PHIC. Yeah, and it's not really my thing. Urine therapy, but I'm gonna talk to him about it. I want to hear him about it. Just like the blood over intent, it would be interesting. It's not my thing. I don't think it's necessary. It's good to have intent. You must have you must set an intention. That's how greatness begins, with the intention. But it's about action also. So intention. It's good to be intended to do something, but will you do it? Discipline and intent. It's like nitro and glycerin.
Yes. Truman, Dubplate sessions. Rise and shine. Yo, BVG, let's go. Surrounded by voices, blinded by choices, living in a state of hypnosis. I'm trying to stay focused, feeling hopeless, surrounded by minds that's broken, barely floating, visions of heaven on the voltage, spark the potent, set the wheels in motion. Peace be my motive, but take no shit from no prick. I'm trying to get my fate lit, stay away from fakeness, penning greatness, building foundations like masons, connect with my brothers, UK, Canada, Jamaica, Truman, BVG, killing it with Teacher D. 6 in the morning, I'm feeling free. Thank God I got no one to please but myself and me. Rolled up lemon trees in the park. Half light, half dark, life in the balance. Past times were tragic. Life is what you to make it, so I had to change it. Now it's back to basics. Stand up to your fears and face it. Find God, embrace it. It's deep within the soul. Once I was told ignorance is bliss. Do me a favor and stop gassing like Nazis up in NASA. Sacred divine, geometric patterns unveil the beauty under the satin. Too many follow like fashion. Follow your heart, follow your path. Many days were spent in the dark until that light got sparked. Yo, check 1, 2. Yo, rise and shine. Raise up your vibes. Quit stressing. Life is a blessing. Truman BVG. This is the Dubplate sessions. I said rise and shine. Raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. Truman BVG. This is the Dubplate sessions. I said rise and shine, raise up your vibes. Quit stressing, life is a blessing. Truman BVG. This is the Dubplate sessions. Yes, yes. UK, Canada, Jamaica. Yeah, yeah, follow the haters. Follow the fakers. Rise and shine, Dubplate vibes. WDG on the buttons, not respect. Teacher D, Motivation Academy. Truman, because my brother Truman. Spark the light, I set fire from Babylon.
I wrote DVD.
Lighting up the booth, nothing but the knowledge and the truth. This is a Truman Productions, and we're killing it.
DVG, Mehmet, my bro Mehmet. My bro Mehmet from United Kingdom, UK. He's from where? Bristol? Where is he from, Mehmet? I don't remember, but I know he's in UK. Somewhere. Yeah. Big up, Mehmet! So, that's it, people. I'm out, and I'll be back another now. You'll have to come south, Lana, not the cold weather. Lover, yeah. Yeah, the cold weather is... well, it's coming to an end. It's a different beat. I think winter for me, especially here in Canada, like there's a lot of snow. It's very cold, and it's more time to work the inside a little bit more. Like you're gonna see me like that's it longer live first of all, because in the summer I don't. Maybe I'll do it an hour, but we'll have to start earlier, like I said, maybe around 6 or 6:30. Maybe we'll do it from 6:30. We'll see. But yeah, it's just a good vibe. Just a good vibe. So work on your thing each and every day. There's no days off. No days off. No days off. Do something each and every day to make this world a better place. And that's it. Rise and shine. It's the order of the day. Yeah, yeah. And until the next time I see you, take care. And that was Jenny, your host. Boom! Live and direct. Yeah. I'll be back another now. I'm going to puppy sit my dog. Gonna bring her out. I hear her yap upstairs. Gonna bring her outside a bit. Try to go for a walk with her because she's like she doesn't want to walk. But she doesn't like the cold weather at all. She's really not a lover of the cold weather, and she likes to cuddle, and she even sleeps under the blanket. She goes under the blanket and she sleeps there. Like I don't know how she can breathe there, but she loves the heat and the closeness, and she's really adorable. Really an adorable dog. I'm very pleased with her temper. Like she has a calm and submissive temper, so she's very even as a puppy. Sometimes you would think puppy would be like very excited all the time. No, she's very calm, and it's gonna be a good dog. Yeah. So I'm out. See ya.